Karma Mini.
मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जया मयि सर्वम् इदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. O conqueror of wealth, Arjuna, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. A very important verse. Krishna is telling how not energy but energetic is absolute truth. Krishna is telling mattah partaram na anyat. There is no truth beyond me. We are very expert at analyzing, doing the root cause analysis. As we know, there was bubonic plague in Europe, and as people say, almost 40% to 60% of the population succumbed to this and they died. And what accelerated the death was actually our own research work. So some people, the intellectuals, they wanted to figure out what is this disease spreading overnight and who is carrying this disease. And then they understood actually this disease is being carried by the cats. So then they killed all the cats that they could find. And eventually they realized actually it was not coming from cats but from the rats. And when they killed the cats, all the cats, there were no cats to kill the rats. And thus the disease spread even more widely. So if you do imperfect research work, this is how we can harm our own self. If a thief thinks, oh, this policeman is a cause of my misery, my persecution. If I kill this policeman, I may do any amount of robbery, nobody will arrest me. It appears to be very logical, but it is greatest foolishness. He'll be punished even more if he does that. Or if he thinks, no, not policeman, actually this advocate, he argues against me. I am suffering because of not him, the judge. He always writes sentence against me. Let me kill the judge only. No, this is illusion. Ultimately, there are some laws, and the king has established the laws. We have to understand who is the ultimate cause. The ultimate cause, unless a person understands this, that is why Bhagavatam tells, etavad eva jigyasam tattva jigyasunatmanaha. One should do research up to the point of the ultimate cause. If we stop at the intermediate cause, rather than helping, it will create disaster in our life. That is what is happening in the world today. Because of lack of the knowledge of absolute truth, we are thinking lack of money is the cause of my suffering. Bad governance is the cause of my suffering. Lacking some skills is the cause of my suffering. Bad people or family members are the cause of my suffering. These are not facts. The fact is, I do not know absolute truth. I have broken some laws of nature in ignorance of the truth. And because of my breaking the laws of nature, these are simply instruments of my suffering. Just like the judge is an instrument, the executor is an instrument, the advocate or the policeman is an instrument in the suffering of a thief. So that is why the analysis should be done up to the ultimate cause. See, Bhagavatam is so logical. Why we are not reading all these scriptures? Etavad eva jigyasam tattva jigyasunatmanaha. Any person who is inquisitive about truth should pursue this query unless he reaches the ultimate cause. And if you don't do this thing, then it is animal intelligence. Animal, just give the dog pieces of bread and the dog is happy. Dog does not think, why am I dependent on human beings for my food? From where human being is getting this bread? Can I not have the same technology and manufacture my own bread? He will not think. And keep on suffering, remain hungry, and keep on howling the entire night. So we also we go for immediate gratification, and we are not bothered. Why am I dying? What is this creation? Why am I getting old? Why so many diseases? We are breaking some laws of nature. And we are breaking the laws of nature because we are forgetful of God. When we are forgetful of our relationship with God, that loving relationship which gives us the eternal satisfaction, in absence of it, we hanker for sense gratification. We fall under illusion and break the laws and thus suffer. So here, very kindly Krishna is explaining, Mattah partaram nanyad. Arjuna, there is no truth beyond me. This body is made up of 8 energies. These 8 energies are coming from 3 modes of nature that Krishna will explain further. We will discuss. These 3 modes of nature are coming from Mahatattva. Mahatattva is coming from Brahma. Brahmano hi pratishtaham, Krishna will explain in Bhagavad Gita. And Mattaha parataram na anyat, beyond me there is nothing, there is no truth. Do not think Krishna is also coming from somewhere. Mattaha parataram na anyat kinchedasti dhananjaya. I am the end result of all research. Janmadi asya yataha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vedvyas has described this in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam. I offer my respects to Vasudev, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, Lord Shri Krishna, who is absolute truth. Janmadi asya yataha. He is the source of creation, maintenance and annihilation of the entire existence. But then why we are not able to see him? That Krishna explains. Sutre Manigada eva. We see a very beautiful pearl necklace. We see beautiful pearls, but we don't see the thread. Thread is invisible in the necklace. In a similar fashion, Krishna is telling, I am sustaining everything. But just like the thread of a pearl, I am invisible. So Krishna, through his energies, which are all pervading, he sustains everything. As Paramatma, he enters within every atom. But he remains invisible like the thread. So we should not depend upon eyes, which only describe us the phenomena, but we should understand the noumena as explained by the Creator himself. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi suryayo pranavas sarva vedeshu shabd khe paurusham rishu. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether and ability in man. Punyo gandhav prithivyam cha tejaschasmi vibhavasau jivanam sarva bhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu. I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat in the fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all ascetics. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejas Tejasvinamaham. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent and the prowess of all powerful men. Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bhartarshabha. I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire. I am sex life, which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of the Bharatas. Arjuna. So Krishna is further describing his glories. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabha asmi shashi surya yoho. I am the taste of water, apsu. I am the light of the sun and the moon. How do we understand this fact? Now Krishna explained he is a person, nothing is beyond his personality, energies are controlled by him. And now Krishna is telling, I am the taste, I am the light. So Krishna is energy or Krishna is a person? So many people, when they read these shlokas, they get confused. I am the intelligence of the intelligent, I am the strength of the strong. So it means Krishna is energy basically, all the energy of this world. You can give him a name, Krishna. But no, this is not fact. This has to be carefully understood. So there are two classes of transcendentalists or spiritualists: impersonalists and personalists. Impersonalists tell that the absolute truth is energy. Personalists explain, no, he is a person. An impersonalist perceives Krishna's presence in this way: as the taste in water, as the light of the sun and the moon, as the intelligence of an intelligent man, as the strength of a strong man. And a personalist also thanks the Lord for creating this taste in water. He does not forget that personality. Actually, there is no difference between personalists and impersonalists if they understand absolute truth perfectly. They don't fight over these different features of the absolute truth. Both are features of the same absolute truth, Krishna. And thus, both personalism and impersonalism have been adjusted very nicely in the philosophy of Achintya Bhed Abhed Tattva. If we just tell Advaita is fact, it is ultimate reality, that is also not the perfect description of absolute truth. If we tell Dvaita, we are completely different from God, that is also not the perfect understanding of truth. We are simultaneously one and different from God. This is called Achintya Bhed Abhed Tattva. The example is just like the sun and the sunlight. The sun is different from the sunlight, as well as the sun is same as sunlight. There is never a day when there is sunlight without sun. It has no existence. Nor is it possible that sun is there without its light. Thus, sun and sunlight are one unit. In that sense, there is no difference between the energies and energetic. Thus, Krishna is telling, the taste is also my energy. The intelligence which I have given, that is also my energy. And because there is no difference between me and my energy, just like there is no difference between sun and the light of the sun, so I am telling I am the intelligence, I am the taste, I am the beauty, I am the splendor of the sun and the moon. Because there is no difference between me and my energy. This is the proper understanding of the absolute truth. At the same time, sunlight cannot be called sun. Sunlight is touching my hand, it does not mean I am touching the sun globe, sun planet. So this is the perfect understanding of God. I am the same substance as that of God. God is also Satchidananda, pure spirit soul. I am also Satchidananda, but I am infinitesimal, just like a drop of water and the ocean of water. Both are same substance, H2O, but there is difference in magnitude. Similarly, we are one in quality with God, but different in quantity. This is called Achintya Bhed Abhed Tattva, and it is the perfect understanding of absolute truths.